Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please stand, if you're able to, for the national anthem of the team, which will be performed by the Cyprus Youth Symphony Orchestra. Now, the national anthem of France.
Well, can Cyprus pull off the biggest upset in Cyprus basketball, or is France going to continue their dominance that they have had over the last few years? Obviously, France, silver medal in 2024. It is a new coach, though. It is a new look. Are they going to be what we have seen in the past, or is this going to be a completely different team? Obviously missing some key pieces that they have had. Well, here are tonight's referees for you. We have Adriana Schweka, Karsten Straub, and Offer Mangham calling tonight's game for you here in Cyprus. Cyprus 0-2. They fell to Croatia in window one, 92-63, and they fell to Bosnia and Herzegovina, 99-66. France, on the other hand, they are 2-0 in this competition, beating Croatia in the first window, 73-61, and they beat Bosnia and Herzegovina 74-64. Well, we talked about big performances. Who is going to step up and lead this French team? Because if you look at even just window one this past summer, the previous EuroBasket, this is a definite new look team. The thing is, they have some really, really young talent that are going to get an opportunity probably to play here tonight. They're going to have their first taste of real international competition, and it's going to benefit them in the future. And definitely a good thing for the newly appointed head coach, Frédéric Fotux, who, well, if you followed France basketball in the past, you obviously know his name. He played for the national team. If you follow women's basketball, you might know his daughter's name as well, Marine Fotux, who was on that French team who also got silver at the Paris Olympics. Well, there are the starting fives: Mokoka, Lang, Traoré, Mukundo, and Dessert will be starting for France. And how about Nolan Traoré? Plays in the BCL this year he's one of those up-and-coming rising stars, as obviously had a big performance at the U18 EuroBasket competition. And we're used to hearing and talking about Vincent Collet. He has retired. He's still involved with the federation and the basketball, obviously, here in France. But I think Frédéric Fotux wants to make his mark. As for Cyprus, I mentioned it earlier during the player warm-ups. You need to have Smitsits. He needs to have a good game. Obviously, you expect Willis, their top scorer in the last few outings for them, to step up. Who else is going to step up? I really think Nicolas Stagliano needs to have a big game if they want to pull up an upset here tonight. So far right now, 0-2. They're looking for their first win in this competition as head coach Chris Lievadiotis has obviously been around for a long time as well. The advantage, the one small advantage I would say Cyprus has, well, you have a couple. You're playing at home and you have absolutely nothing to lose. There's a lot of players on this team who played together during the professional season for Karavnos in the FIBA EuroCup competition as well. You know, they're currently in second place in the Cyprus League. Can they pull it off? A big win. They know each other. They know what is at stake, as you saw the 1 minute to the Tissot countdown clock. And we are moments away. Obviously, France, well, if they can win in this window, if they can win 2 games in this window, we know that they will be qualifying for the upcoming EuroBasket. It will obviously depend a little bit on what happens in those other games. Mentioned it, I'm very excited to see Nolan Traoré, rising star, plays for Saint-Quentin in the BCL this year. Doesn't just play, he has had some significant performances early, and there he is right there, that man, number 30. This will not be the first nor the last time you hear his name, that is for sure. Well, the good thing about bringing in his new coach is he's going to bring in new players and give them opportunities to prove themselves, and that is what we are seeing here for France tonight. Good evening and welcome. We are here for the FIBA EuroBasket qualifiers. France on the road playing against Cyprus in Cyprus as France come up with the tip. Traoré gets it back. He drives baseline, nowhere to go. Good defense by Cyprus. They get it to Lang. Lang kicks it up. Penetration, shot clock winding down. Used a lot of clock on that possession. Didn't make the shot, but they come up with the offensive rebound. And one of the, if not the best shooter, I should say, from three-point range, Nicolas Lang knocks down a three-point shot as he has just recently, he has the French record for made threes in the French domestic league. And nice little action there. No help defense coming as they get all the way to the basket. And that's the first 2 points for Tigas. Traoré kicks it up. And I do think the height of France is going to be something to talk about as this game goes on. As Dessert gets to the free throw line, not able to convert the little basket. And make that 1 of 1 at the free throw line for him. He has another free throw coming up. As France out to a little lead here in Cyprus. And that shot no good. But they're going to have another opportunity. Not sure who it was, but went in a little bit too early on the free throw. Got to wait for the rim, the ball to leave the shooter's hands to go rebound. Well, not able to convert the gift of an extra free throw as France will stay at 4-2 against Cyprus. And takes the contact, was looking for the pass, maybe should have gone up with a shot. That one was no good, so France with an opportunity to push the ball. Mokoka, excuse me, gets it to Lang. Lang just loses the ball on that penetration. Cyprus now had a nice action. And that penetration, nice closeout though. Contested shot is off the mark. And almost a turnover, almost an over and back, I should say, as Traoré, no one picks it up, and he gets all the way to the basket. Willis now gives it up and fakes the handoff. Nice left hand layup, but just a little bit too hard as it goes off the backboard. France now out and running, and well, the players said no, it's a double dribble. Refs a little bit slow to call it, but they made the right call in the end, I believe, as well. So that basket does not count by Makundo. Cyprus have had some good looks, getting into the flow of their offense a little bit. Get it up to Willis. Willis finds the open cutter underneath. Little fadeaway jump shot, teardrop. Good job there by Smitsits. Almost a sold-out crowd here on both sides. And, well, not really known for his three-point shooting, as that one was off the mark. Makundo, can't go watch him definitely in some dunk highlight reels. Dickus, tough shot. Oh, goodness me. He is feeling it early in this game as he gives Cyprus the lead after 3.5 minutes of play. Traoré, nice scoop around pass underneath, and Dizal does not miss that close to the basket. Willis got the ball stripped, but his teammate says, I have your back, is Kumis. Not sure if that's considered an assist or not. Traoré got all the way to the basket, but the ball was stripped. There's an opportunity for an easy two-point bucket. Oh, and just missed pass there. He had a shooter in the corner waiting, someone at 45. That was the last action down 2 actions ago. How about that shot, though? Dickus, he knows what's on the line. He knows that he has nothing to lose. If he can have a big performance here today, could definitely help his team with a chance to win. All smiles right now. It's currently Cyprus up by 1, still early in the game. Mokoka kicks it out. Traoré, he ends up with it, gives it up, double team comes. Skip pass, shooter's left open. No good, nice rebound by Willis. And that's gonna be a reach-in foul going against Nicolas Lang. Substitutions now. For both teams, as Willis is going to go out and get a breather. Cyprus, nice little action on the out-of-bounds play. Got the shooter open, but that hit the back rim. And France now come up with a defensive board. And nice pick and roll action as Pensa is going to go to the free throw line. It's going to be a foul going against Zhang. And more substitutions now. Mihail checking into the game there, number 5. Yes, first of 2 free throws is good, and that ties the game, just under 5 to play. And I mentioned it, nice little crowd here out tonight supporting their home team, their national team. That's the advantage of having these windows. You get to come out year-round and support your national team. So for basketball fans, what a great opportunity it is. Tika still has the ball, not able to get rid of it. He's had a great start to the game and make that 3 of 3 from the field. He has 7 points. What a start for him. And that shot no good, but a nice offensive rebound. Makoka maybe got away with a little bit of a push off. And Lang's floater, no good. A little bit of advantage underneath the basket, goes up against a smaller Traoré, and that's good as Cyprus takes a little bit of a lead now. Stiliano realizing the advantage he had over Traoré and goes right to the basket, and Coach Futux wants to talk about it early. Let's try and listen in. Well, there's the president of the Republic of Cyprus here out also showing his support. Well, France coming out of the timeout. What are they going to get to do? Benitez gets it back. Skip pass to the corner. Nice shot. Great looking shot as Butte knocks it down. Butte definitely one of those players who can score in a flurry. And that pass was intended for the big man rolling, just not getting there. Went off the foot though, so shot clock will be reset and ball on the sideline. 3-point shot off the mark by Guianaras. France now patient on offense. Tough fadeaway is good though. And well, France out of the timeout, scored 5 points already, and that was Noah. And foul called, so nice pass, nice awareness, and going up as soon as you catch it is Pachadis. He'll go to the free throw line. Great pass, actually. Nice footwork. Able to keep his balance, take the contact, goes up, so he's going to go to the free throw line. First free throw attempts, I believe, for Cyprus in this game. And that one goes off the back iron. As opportunity tie the game late in this first quarter, 2 minutes 37 seconds remaining. And well, we already saw a violation on the other end when France was shooting, and it's clearly something that the referees want to focus on a little bit more, as you have to wait until the ball is released by the shooter's hands when you are on the free throw line. And not, again, same like France, not able to take advantage of the extra free throw. As that trip, Pachadis ends up going 0 for 3 actually. And tough pass, somehow caught it, and is going to be fouled. So he's going to go to the free throw line. Jean-Marc Pansa. No idea how he caught that. As you saw the Cyprus players, they wanted a little bit of a travel on that action, but the referee says no. He got bumped on the way up as Willis checking back into the game for Cyprus. And Jean going out. And it's the 5th free throw attempt for France. And make that the 6th free throw attempt for them. 4-6 from the free throw line. And a little bit full court man-to-man pressure here. Mihail handling the pressure, gets all the way to the basket. Layup is no good though, as France comes down with a defensive rebound. Finds the shooter. Shooters shoot. That one in and out. Again, tough pressure on Mihail, and missed his last attempt, but that attempt was good. Cyprus hanging around in this first quarter. They're trailing by 1, 15-16. We have a minute and a half left until the end of the first. And, well, gets all the way to the basket. Doesn't know how he missed that shot either. Was Boutte. And going to be a foul on the pass. And Cyprus, they have fouls to give. I believe that's going to be the 4th team foul. So just fouled on the closeout. Cyprus in a zone on that out of bounds play. Lecombe kicks it up to the middle. Benitez kicks it out as well. Lots of penetration, shot clock, winding down. Had to put that shot up. It's no good. As Cyprus come up with the rebound. Nice defensive possession there. Can they profit, get a score, take the lead again before the end of the quarter? Mihail. Penetration kick was deflected. So it is going to stay Cyprus ball. There's 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 46 seconds on the game clock. Here in Cyprus, it is game 1 of this Group E, and that's a turnover. And France, they are out as Axel Boutet hammers it home. Defense leading to offense. Cyprus will have another possession, possibly tie the game, as Willis slips though, and then turns it over. So 2 turnovers in a row for Cyprus. And there's that fast break dunk off of the turnover. And I didn't see that, so actually the referee said it went off a blue jersey first, so it's going to stay white ball. There's 12 seconds on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock. Cyprus get the ball in. And France with fouls to give, and that's exactly what they do. So game clock and shot clock are going to be similar now. Tigas checking back in. He's had the hot hand for Cyprus in this first quarter. And no surprise, Coach Livadiotis wanted his hot hand back in the game to finish the quarter. And there he is. Can he stay hot? No, that one back iron. France, they have an opportunity. 5 seconds. And alley-oop. Oh, what a statement to finish the first quarter. Oh, goodness me. Jean-Marc Pansa throws it home. Nice heads-up play. Great pass by Hugo Benitez. And well, France says they're here to win. They got 30 more minutes, but what a way to end the first quarter, as Cyprus came out with a nice little lead to begin the quarter, and France closing the quarter off as they are up 15-20 over Cyprus after 10. There's some statistics for you. Cyprus, like I said, they came out well. They had a few turnovers late in that end of quarter. They're shooting 67%. And, well, not many three-point attempts really from either team yet. So really it was just the last few possessions for Cyprus that ended up being turnovers, and France able to get out and run. As you get some highlights from that first quarter, and I can guarantee you that last 2 points by France is definitely going to be on the highlight reel, as that was a statement dunk. As well, nice little start by Cyprus. Obviously, Filipos Tigas, 7 points, 3 of 3. He missed that last shot. I believe it was him who shot. Maybe a little bit too early because of the game clock and the shot clock, as they gave the last possession back to France. And, well, they flushed it home. And really, everyone's participating, especially for France as far as scoring goes. Well, there's the Courtside 1891 QR code. Go ahead and download that app and follow live basketball all over the world. It is the FIBA Continental Cup window. It's window number 2, so you will be able to follow all of the games. You'll follow all of the news, live stats, information, and find out who possibly will be qualifying for their respective FIBA competitions coming up next summer. As well, Tigas maybe rejected a little bit from behind there, but they come up with the offensive rebound, and left over in the corner is Simitzis, as his three-point shot is good. Well, good job coming out. I was going to say good job coming out and scoring a 3 on your first possession, but France does the exact same thing as well. Well, there you see the players for Cyprus on the court. Tikas with that big first quarter, and Simnitz, excuse me, doing all he can to get his team going as well. That deep three-point shot, wow. Well, how about that? How do you even defend that? Styliano. As well, the captain, Albisi, into the game for France. His shot off the front of the mark. You know, he has 104 selections alone, and the rest of his teammates, so the 11 other players on this France roster here tonight, has 88 combined selections. And shot fake, trying to find something. Well, they do. That shot rolls in and out, though. 21-23. It's a 2-point lead for France here early in the second quarter, as Albisi goes inside. And Essenge is fouled, I believe. Another one of the rising stars, number 12, only 17 years old, playing first time ever, his first selection, I should say, for France. There you see the three-point basket by Axel Boutet. And Boutet gets all the way to the basket but is not able to convert, and it is going to go be Cyprus ball. Cyprus having a little trouble getting it inbounded, but they do. And that ball goes out of bounds. The reach in there by Paul Lecomte. Another player who has definitely been around for many years for this French team. Oh, nice defense by the youngin. Noah Longue, can he get his first baskets as a French international on the senior team? Well, no, that was tipped out of bounds. We'll see, though, as this game goes on. And I talked about this young talent that this French team has, and also French basketball. If you've been following the last few years, it's going to be an exciting team to watch. Oh, Albisi picks the pocket and easily goes in for a 2-point bucket. And no foul called. It's going to be another opportunity for France. How about that hustle play, though? And, well, Willis, not much he can do, as he thought he was fouled on the other end. And great hustle play by France, turning defense into offense. And it's going to be a foul on the ground, though. Look at this. That was Albisi picking the pocket and going in for an easy 2-point bucket. So France ball on the sideline. As taking a moment to clean up the sweat, make sure no one slips. (21-25). We got 7 minutes, 17 seconds to play left in the second. And Coach Futuk's going to his bench, as everyone has got in the game so far for France. Mokoka drives baseline. No one's open. Finds Albisi. Albisi's shot off the front of the rim. And a hustle for the rebound ends up in the Cyprus hands. And, well, I thought Tigres was going to think about that shot, but no, kicks it out. Mihel almost loses the ball. Now they need to run their offense, find a good shot, take their time. As Willis drives, little left-hand shot, somehow gets it to roll. So good job there, staying aggressive. Cyprus looking for their first win in this competition, 0-2 in the first window. France, meanwhile, can they go 3-0 after 3 games? As Albisi gets all the way to the basket, can't score though. And Willis, that 3-point shot, no good. And that's going to be a foul, so the 3rd team foul. Mukoka finds the rolling big Makundo. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Nice little bounce pass by him. Finding his big man rolling, so Yohan Makundo will have, oh no, excuse me, it was on the pass. I thought it was in the shooting motion. As Ilonge, I think it was, lost that ball. So opportunity, but a nice block by France. Cyprus now falling back into a 2-3 zone. We've seen them play a little zone out of bounds defense opportunities, situations. This time falling back into the zone as Adam Mukoka, his shot off the mark. Willis, some fancy ball handling. Ooh. Not able to score, but it does draw the foul. And good job there by the lefty big man, putting his defender on skates. Not able to score, but draws a foul. So trip to the free throw line for him. And that will be only the 3rd and 4th trips to the free throw line for Cyprus, compared to 6 for France. As Darrell Willis makes his first. And, well, could tie the game at 25 apiece with 5 minutes left to play. And I'm not sure a lot of people would have thought of this outcome early, as the game is tied. And Willis going to the bench for a breather after those 2 free throws. And great job by Cyprus, coming in ready to play after the first quarter. And falling back again into that zone. Thing is, France has shooters. Shot fake, shot, no good. Nice defensive rebound. Mihail kicks it up court, almost throws it out of bounds, but a nice save. And that's a strong foul. As Lang definitely a strong foul. He was making sure his player wasn't going to be able to score. Some substitutions now for this French team. And 2 shots coming up for the hot hand from the first half. is Filippo Tigas. And a nice first quarter. Make that 8 points for him on the game so far. And 2-2. Well, can't get much perfect than the way he has played so far for this team. Does have 3 turnovers, but doing exactly what they need. As coming up with the steal, a little bit of hang time and an easy 2-point bucket for Smitzes, as Coach Fotuk calls a timeout, as he is not happy with the way his team has performed offensively and defensively, I imagine, in the last few possessions. Let's try and listen in. Well, let's see what France can do after the timeout. They're trailing by 4, 29-25. We have just under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter before halftime. And the positive thing is everyone is getting experience and playing time. I guess the less positive thing is Coach Fotuk is going to see some matchups that he does not think really work offensively or defensively. Shot clock not working. So referees were on top of that, and all is good now. So it will stay France ball on the sideline. Traoré, rising star in this year's BCL competition. For Saint-Quentin, he has the ball, finds his big man rolling. Oh, shooter in the corner, and not able to make it, but he does draw the foul, is Nicolas Lang, and he's gonna go to the free throw line for 3 free throw attempts. As that one goes off the back iron. And one more free throw. As he goes 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Nice defense. Mokoka, as he goes all the way to the basket, and it's going to be an and one. His defense comes up with a steal. No one stops him. And a possible three-point play coming up. Nice hands, nice athleticism. So France, good job coming out of that timeout when they trailed by 4. They've now tied the game. Opportunity to take the lead. We have 4 minutes left at halftime, until halftime. As well, no good. France not shooting the ball particularly well from the free throw line, so the game is tied at 29 apiece. As Willis, his three-point shot is well off the mark. And they go inside. Takes his time, comes back baseline, is Desert. And his shot no good. Good job rebounding the ball, considering they're giving up a little bit of height difference. Willis still not finding his outside touch, though, as his shot off the mark. Someone you expect who can easily give you into the teens, almost 20 points a game if he wants to. It's been a little short here tonight, only 1 of 5, and he has 4 points for Cyprus. Well, third time a charm. We'll find out for Willis. Michel almost gets all the way to the basket, but is just stripped at the end. And last touch by France, so it will stay Cyprus ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Well, we have a timeout by Cyprus, and let's try and listen in. See what he wants to run with 6 seconds on the clock.
6 seconds. I want. Enea, go for Pasha. Enea, you play from out. 6 seconds. Enea, you play from here. What I want. I want. Taras. Here. Okay. And I want Ricos here. Giannis in the corner and Philip here, okay? With speed. I want Giannaras first and Nikos second. Gianni, you go with speed and you take the figure you can, okay? Very fast. Nikos is the second. He gonna come like shoot and he gonna get and he gonna pick you and you gonna hop shot. Hey!
Well, 6 seconds on the shot clock. He clearly drew up a play to try and get a good look at the basket. And let's see what Coach Livadiotis has drawn up. Willis gets the ball. It's good look, but that hits back rim. Mukoka just goes all the way to the basket. As no one able to come stop him. Help side wasn't there. So France now with their first lead in a little while, as they're up 29-31. Filipos Tigas, big first quarter. Hasn't really looked to score much in the second quarter. As, well, miscommunication, that pass. And another turnover for Cyprus. Giannaras. I think he was looking for Willis, wanted Willis to cut maybe. Traore gets all the way to the basket. No good, but what a tip in by Noah. And France now jumps out to a little bit of a lead. They were trailing by 4 a couple of minutes ago, and another timeout by Cyprus. So clearly Coach Livadiotis not too happy with the way his team is playing.
Starting from the rebound, okay? Starting from the rebound. After basket, don't ask them for the handlers very deep first of all. Start from higher. This is the best thing. We are very deep, and we cannot take the ball, okay? The next offense, I want Tara, you take the ball now. Listen, okay? I want Philip, you are behind him. We have 2 shooters, Giannis and Nikos, and we're gonna go motion side. Hey, watch. You're gonna go with 3 balls. Whoever is here, you give him a handoff. If he's denied it, just to make sure Giannis Nikos, you're gonna get it. The other goes in, okay? You play for the player, you play for the pin down, okay? If nothing on the coming offs, push him out of the pin down. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Lena, 0-3.
Well, let's see what they can do. They have 1:48 before halftime. They're only trailing by 4. France with a little bit of full court defense. Cyprus taking a little bit of time. They're trying to find Willis. They do find Willis, but he loses the ball, so another turnover. Good defensive tactic there. Help side came up with the steal. As France able to push their lead to more than 4 on this possession. Will they? Traoré, little floater in the key is good. And France seems to be doing a much better job attacking the heart of that defense, getting into the key, coming up with easy scores instead of just relying on outside shots. Well, Willis with a little bit of hang time, not able to convert, but he's going to go to the free throw line. And again, nice little ball handling. And a little bit of frustration. Not surprised. He's had some good looks, not able to score them. Mwasa checking into the game for Cyprus, and Willis makes the first of 2. And make that 2-2 for him, as he has 6 points. Majority of those points coming from the free throw line. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. There you see it. And Cyprus falling back into this defense. Again, I mentioned the last few possessions, last few minutes of this quarter, France really getting into the key. As that shot, no good. But on the line was France, so it will stay Cyprus ball. Tigus had the ball the entire possession. Gets to the basket, no good. Well, France, last time they had a last-second shot, it was a spectacular one. This one, maybe a little less calm, but still a great headman pass. Makoka able to finish early. The assist by Traoré. And, well, we've had 2 quarters ended, and we have had 2 last-second baskets by France, as They have done a good job converting misses, converting turnovers. They are leading at half over Cyprus, 31-37 here at the FIBA EuroBasket qualifiers. And there you see the shooting percentages for both teams. And the rebounding, well, rebounding, turnovers have affected Cyprus a little bit. Obviously assists, France doing a much better job passing the ball, creating for teammates knocking down those shots. There you see the top scorers. Tiguez, 7 of those points came in the first half. Willis, he's had good looks, just not able to score. And it is halftime as we're gonna check out some highlights. 31-37, France up on Cyprus here in Cyprus. And it's been a game of runs, that is for sure. As you saw Cyprus start the game well, France finishes the first quarter well. Cyprus, a little bit of back and forth, took a little bit of a lead, and then France able to pop out and finish the quarter strong. And obviously, biggest lead for France was just 6. For Cyprus, it was 4. And I mentioned the points off of turnovers. France able to convert a lot of those as they have 10 points compared to only 4 by Cyprus. Really, I think if you can get Darrell Willis going a little bit, he's had good looks, he's had to force a lot and try and create his own basket. If you can get him maybe some open looks, this game could become very, very interesting. We still have 20 minutes left. It's halftime right now. We will take a short break and be back for second half action.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
6 seconds left here on the shot clock. Greece has got to get something going. Mitolu spinning baseline. Gone. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? Mitolu with no regard.
But Anger had got himself out of the play. Offensive rebound. Hilnerson with a dunk. Delicious.
Drops it inside for the easy two. They blow that. Great work on the offensive glass. Block. Got to stay with the play. Block. It's a block fest for Serbia. Just threw everything away.
And now they're really picking up pace and turning it on and twisting and turning and tormenting. Bretin Obasahan.
Branca has a lane to the basket. Oh, get that out of here! What a rejection from Papagiannis. Threw it into the seats.
And get a bucket here. Careful to turn it over, and then a quick layup and slam on the other end. Good execution, easy money.
Getting extended time, nice pass. Oh, a block. Gilly Jones just pinned it. This is a block.
Shot clock winding down. Has it knocked away. Albany now on the break. Bounce pass Poirier. Oh my goodness. The French wide awake. And their lead is ballooned in a game like this. Of course it's ballooned. Now it's an 11-point advantage.
Test so far, 48-43 in front. Jai using his speed, oh, it taps the rim, and the one-handed hammer. What a jam that was.
Turkey have a shot to win it. Who do they trust? Biberovic mishandles, gonna take the lead away for the win! Tariq Biberovic rescues his country to get the win. They almost lost it. He stayed with it. Nothing but string.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
We are back with some highlights of the first half and the top scorers for France. And really, it's been a little bit of everyone contributing for this French team so far. 37 points. They are up by 6 to Cyprus. As Nicolas Lang, three-point shooter, knocking down the first three-point bucket. And now for Cyprus, we have their top scorers as well. And first quarter was all this man right here. That was the first 2 points for Cyprus. He has 9 points in the game so far. 7 of those coming in the first quarter, though. As well defended with Simon Mihel, excuse me. And able to get that bucket off. And the question is, can Daryl Willis get going? If he can, this game is going to become very, very interesting for both these teams. But now there's 20 minutes left. Cyprus still in the locker room as France are back out warming up. And they're the top scorers. Boutte, 8 points. Mokoka, 6 points with that last basket before the first half. And Pansa, he had that throwdown at the end of the first quarter, and he has 5 points. Well, the crowd there, you saw it, has a lot to be happy about, as that's the top scorer for France, Axel Boutte, doing a little bit of everything for them. 8 points, 2 of 2 from 3-point range, 1 of 4 from 2-point range. And I mentioned it, everyone really contributing, everyone getting playing time. All 12 players have played in this game for France. And out of those 12 players, 9 have participated in their 37 points that they have. While on the other hand, Cyprus, 6 players contributing to their tally of 31 points. As there you see it, Tikas, 9 points, Simtzis, 7, and Willis, 6. The majority of Willis's 6 coming from the free throw line, as he is 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and he has been held to just 1 of 6 from the field. Does have 5 rebounds to go along with that 6-point tally, though, the best for a Cyprus player. And we have 20 minutes left of basketball here to play. Can they pull off the biggest upset in Cyprus basketball history? Well, we'll find out at the end of the game. That's for sure. Both teams now back out onto the court. We are about 3 minutes away from second half action. As Filipos Tikas, 9 points, 2 of 5, 1 of 1 from 3-point range. Helping his team to be in this situation. You have to be happy if you are Cyprus and coach Chris Livadiotis. They're only trailing by 6 to the reigning silver medalists. They're up against the USA in the final. And some big-time performance by none other than Steph Curry to help the US come up with another gold medal. As both teams going to the bench for some last-minute instructions by their coaches. And we're used to seeing Vincent Collet in the huddle, and it has been a change of coaching staff. Not just the head coach for this French team, also some assistant coaches retiring recently as well. After the Paris 2024 Olympics, their silver medal. And really, Vincent Collet, not sure what more he could have done with this French national team. He has EuroBasket medals, he has Olympic medals, World Cup medals. Really put France basketball on the map. And now can Frédéric Fautoux take over and continue this tradition for France basketball. Every major FIBA competition, they won a medal. Well, if they can get 2 wins in this window, they will be that much closer. Could possibly qualify, depending on what happens in the other games as well, for next summer's FIBA EuroBasket competition. And right now, they need to get by this Cyprus team, who are really playing like they have nothing to lose, which is exactly the way that they should be playing, and it's how you love to see basketball played. As there's a QR code for the EuroBasket qualifiers. Obviously, a lot of games going on tonight in Europe. And both these teams will be back in action in a couple days as well. And you gotta love these windows and this time of year. Get to see your national team players playing on home court all around Europe. Well, it's second half action here in Cyprus as France start the possession with the ball. Traoré, his two-point jump shot is good. And he is going to be a star, folks. He's had a great start with Saint-Quentin in the BCL. As you see the starters on the floor for both teams. And Tigas thought about it and saw his shooting teammate in the corner open. Simitzis knocks down that three-point shot attempt. As there you see the starting lineup as well for France. And the response by France, no good, nice rebound. Cyprus get another score, second possession. They're gonna have to shoot soon and quickly. Willis comes up with it, and that is gonna be a 24-second shot clock violation. So good defense there by France. And here you see the good defense. And turnover, shot clock violation. France almost lose the ball. They get it to Traoré. Traoré. Makoka, no good. His defensive board. Stiliano. Willis now. Could say he's been quiet as he slips. Tries to draw the foul, no good. Makoka comes up with the steal, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. So France ball, plenty of time on the possession. Lob pass underneath. Kicks it out to the corner. Makundo with the fadeaway. And that is going to be white ball. So Cyprus gets the ball back. Tigas, little hesitation, gets all the way to the basket. And out of bounds, though, as his layup was blocked. Willis gives it up. Tigas lobs it inside. Willis comes up with it, takes the contact, and is able to finish. And I said, you need to get that man going if you want to get yourselves back in the game. Well, they're trailing by 3 as Traoré gets all the way to the basket and draws a foul. They'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As France shooting only 60% from the charity stripe in this game. As Traoré's first attempt rolls in and out. And second one rolls in. As France back up by 4 now. Tigas calling for a screen, I think. Had the ball a lot in his hands. That shot is no good. And Butte comes down with the ball. And a reach-in foul. Traoré to Butte. Butte, penetration, nice little shot inside the key. His layup was good. 10 points for him in the game now, France's top scorer. Willis draws the foul. Not sure if it's going to be a blocking foul or a shooting foul. And Yuan Makundo. As this was Butte's last basket. Good three-point shooter, so you have to close out aggressively as Darrell Willis goes to the free throw line. And make that perfect from the line, 5 of 5 for that man. And make that 2 of 2. 4 points for him already in this quarter. So that's a good sign as they're back to trailing by 4. Traoré not stopped as he gets all the way to the basket. Nice rebound, pushing the ball. And a turnover though. Should say a fight for the ball. And now it's going to be a jump ball, so that will be Cyprus ball, I believe. Just a hustle play, trying to get back on defense. And then 3 players on the ground trying to cause the jump ball. So Cyprus are going to have the ball. 13 seconds left. Shot clock won't be reset because it was never possession for France. Willis now. Kicks it out. It's a deep 3-point shot attempt. Goes off the back iron. Rebound for France. Butte crosses over. It's a tough fadeaway, and it's good. What a game he is having for France. Axel Butte. Willis now. Trying to create something, but has to give it up. He does, and wow. Well, when they need a bucket, they can go to a few players, and one of them is that man right there. It's big-time 3-point shot. And on the other end, Butte doesn't score, but he comes up with his own rebound, and that shot off the mark. So an opportunity to tie the game for Cyprus if they can knock down a 3. They draw a foul, though. Here, look at this. Almost 2 defenders on him. Can't contest a shot much better than that, as that was Butte's last made basket. Cyprus have the ball on the inbounds, a side out of bounds here. Mihail gets it up. Stylianos kicks it to the corner. Tough catch. And that shot is good, and it is a tie game, 44 apiece, with 4:23 left to play in the third. And Smits is doing what he does best as well for his team. Inside, the double comes, and that deep three-point bucket. Nice response there by Lacombe. So both teams here having different people step up at different moments, and that's what good teams do. And how about this pressure? Mihail, nowhere to go, but it's going to be a foul going against Hugo Benitez. Just a little bit too aggressive there. And Paul Lacombe at the end of the shot clock, knocking down a three-point basket for France. And that was Simits's last three-point bucket as well. He tied the game with that one. And it is a timeout for Cyprus. So Coach Livagiotis wanting to run something here out of this timeout in the front court. They have the possession on the sideline. Not quite sure if it's a three-point bucket or a two-point look. Any good shot you can come up with. They get it in. Mihail. Stylianos. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. And it is going to stay Cyprus ball. So Stylianos not able to get maybe the original look. Wasn't a bad look. And I like the fight for the rebound, though. Cyprus being rewarded with that hustle play. And they have the out of bounds here. And wide open. And it's another tied game, folks. Smits ties the game again. 16 points, 4 of 5 from three-point range. He has come alive here in this third quarter. Twice now he's tied the game. France, do they have a response? Well, they do. And it is Noah with the response for France. Well, why not? You've made a couple, and make that more than a couple. He's made a few in this quarter alone. Goodness me. Smits doing it all. And France is going to call a timeout after that, as Paul Lacombe thinks he was hit a little bit too hard. And they're talking about it now, if that last shot, I think, was a 2 or a 3. And they have an opportunity to look at it because it is a timeout. As France has called a timeout. And possibly Coach Footux wants to talk about things. Oh, here it is. Was this one a 2 or a 3? Not the last shot, excuse me. Noah Well, clearly his foot was on the line from this angle, so I think it will be a 2-point shot, and that's why it is 49-50 right now. Cyprus leading with 2:43 left. Well, France, after out of the timeout, a couple substitutions too, I believe. As Lang back into the game. And could he make it 2 in a row? He can't, as Cyprus come up with a rebound. Well, when you're feeling it, and you take those kind of shots, but that one no good this time. And that 3-point shot off the mark, but an offensive rebound, spins baseline, nowhere to go. And finds Lang, Nicolas Lang, the best 3-point shooter in the history of the French professional league, Betclic Elite, which it is called now. Into the game, number 15 for France. And the hot hand this quarter, that man right there, averaged 11 points a game in his previous 2 games for Cyprus in these qualification games. And that time a foul is drawn. As reaching in, and it's gonna be a non-shooting foul. France had fouls to give. Their next foul will put Cyprus on the free throw line though. Penetration, tough shot is no good. So ball back to France. Cyprus do have 1 foul to give before bonus. And there it is. So just a holding foul there. It'll be a ball on the baseline for France. Shot clock at 14. We have 1:08 left to play here in Cyprus. Cyprus are up 1. Not sure many people would have thought this heading into this game, considering the success that France has had in the most recent years. Well, they get it in easily. Benitez. Open at the elbow, and he knocks that one down. Hill. Counter, gives it up to Willis. Willis. That's a tough shot. And he has not found his deep range yet so far in this game. So France, they have a 1-point lead. Last possession will go back to Cyprus. Turnaround, jump shot, front rim. So Cyprus, opportunity to take the lead again. We'll have the last possession. Don't want to shoot too early. Mihail drives. Oh, step through, no good. Offensive rebound is not there. And no foul called either. And that is going to be the end. Look at this. Comes to a stop, shot fake. Oh, not sure he kind of got a better look. Well, France are up 1, and we have 10 minutes remaining here in Cyprus. 50-51. Could it be the biggest upset for Cyprus basketball? Or France gonna come through in the last 10 minutes? As quick look at the shooting percentages. Both teams shooting relatively well. France have cooled off from three-point range. Cyprus, thanks to the likes of number 3, Simitzes, and his hot hand here in the third quarter. That was his first one. And there, Willis going to work underneath. Still has not found his range from outside, as he is 0 for 3 in the game from three-point range. Konstantinos Simitzes, number 3, 5 of 6 from three-point range. He is the top scorer, 19 points. Darrell Willis, he's in double figures as well. He has 10 for Cyprus. And the top scorers for France. Well, again, everyone doing a little bit of everything for France. Axel Boutet, he has 12, 5 of 10 from the field. And then it's Nolan Traoré who came out looking to score a little bit more aggressive in that third quarter. He has 6. Like I said, 10 players for France have already scored in this game. And they can go to so many people. But first, they got to get stops. They got to slow down the shooting, the hot hand of certain players on Cyprus. Well, there it is, the courtside 1891 QR code. Go ahead and download that app so you can stream, schedule, news, highlights, stats, everything. As the fans are loving it, I'm loving it. This is the FIBA EuroBasket qualifiers. The number 82 team in the world, in the FIBA World Ranking, going up against the 4th world ranking team in the world, France. And they are only trailing by 1. France with the ball. Get all the way, nice little floater. That is tough to defend. As Benitez comes up with a 2-point basket, and then the steal, and then the throwdown. Yohan Mukondo. He is a human highlight reel, folks. Cyprus now. Didn't defend the last 2 possessions. They go inside to Willis. And Nicolas Lang with a quick foul. Here it is, nice hands, nice hustle, good awareness. And people got to come back and help the inbounder. Can't just leave it up to the point guard's responsibility to get open when he's highly denied. As France, quick 4 points already in this quarter, so now they jump out to a 5-point lead. Tiga's nowhere to go. He's gonna have to put up a Hail Mary. He does, hits the rim. Doesn't go in though. That 3-point shot, back iron, another offensive rebound for France. Spinning baseline, and strong foul as Mukondo wants the unsportsmanlike. It's a good way to prevent a player getting an and one though, that's for sure. Well, the referees are talking about it, and they might go and review it. And they are, so they're gonna see if they're gonna upgrade this foul. Was it a play on the ball? And we have the advantage as well of getting to listen in and look at what the referees are talking about and saying on the camera, on the replay. Well, here's the review. I'm not sure after the review there's any way that you could say it was a play on the ball because he did grab the player's arm, if I'm correct. So it has been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. So that will mean 2 free throws plus a possession for France. As he goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And nice start for France to start this quarter. They were leading by 1. Cyprus had all the momentum in that third quarter, even though they ended up trailing at the end of it. And France have come out with something to prove, definitely. They knew there's 10 seconds left, 10 minutes, excuse me. And, well, another trip to the free throw line for France. And Cyprus now just not able to control the aggressiveness of this French team. Maybe a little bit the athleticism as well. So Makundo back to the free throw line. As well, 3 of 3 for him in this quarter from the free throw line. And make that 4 of 4. I said it. Jumped out to a nice start here. An 8-0 start in the first minute and a half of the first quarter. Willis might have got away with a travel. No, travel was called. So ball back to France. Yeah, 3 steps. Easy call there by the referee. Cyprus dropping back into that 2-3 zone. We've seen them go to a few times in this game at different moments. Benitez kicks it out. Wow. What a quarter already for that man right there, number 39, Yohan Makundo. 4 free throws made, 1 3-pointer made, and a dunk in this quarter alone. Well, we talked about top scorer was Axel Boutet at the end of the third with 12 points and 9 consecutive points for Yohan Makundo. Brings his total up to 11 to go along with 6 rebounds as well for France. Let's listen into the timeout. Well, Cyprus, they need to get going. Get going they can. We saw them get on a little bit of a streak in that third quarter. And that's just going to be over-aggressive defense. Hand check reaching in there by France. They had fouls to give, though. And really need to get some momentum going because the first 2 minutes of this quarter has been all men in blue. Stiliano gets it into Willis. Willis goes to the middle, slips though. And I think it's going to be a kick ball. So ball back to France. Disappointing situation play there as he just slipped on the floor. Well, 11-0 run for France. Can they go and push that even further? It was a 1-point game 2.5 minutes ago, folks. People probably tuned into this game thinking it was exciting. Well, that's what they need to do. They need to get defensive stops as Mihail comes up with the steal here. And foul was also committed, though. Full court pressure. They get it in, though. A couple substitutions for France. Mihail is one-on-one, kicks it out. Willis, he hasn't made one yet. And that one doesn't go in either. As I mentioned it earlier in the game, he is a walking highlight reel when it comes to dunks. And he is putting on a show here, especially in the fourth quarter. Is number 39 for France. That lob pass to Willis. And no good, but a foul's going to be called. So he's going to the free throw line. The good news is he is very efficient from the free throw line. Look at this. How do you stop that, folks? You don't. And that is why he is on this team. Plays for Turk Telecom professionally. Nice heads-up play by the young point guard as well. Nolan Traoré, seeing his big man running the floor hard. And Darryl Willis back at the free throw line, 6 of 6 tonight. They desperately need him to make these. He rolls the first one in. $11 points, 5 rebounds for him. And make that 12 points. He's already made one this quarter. That one back iron, though, as Willis comes down with the rebound. Trailing by 12. They were trailing by 1 at the end of third. Willis has the mismatch. Nice hands by Traoré. Comes up with the steal. France has numbers. They go inside, and a foul is called. And not able to make the layup. And another trip to the free throw line for that man right there, who is definitely being rewarded for running the court hard on the offensive end. Yes, first of 2 is good. And another point for the man of the quarter, as he has just come alive in this quarter. Well, first clean look for Simmons, and he makes it count. He makes it rain. A big third quarter for him. He has 22 points, 6 to 7. Love to see him get open a little bit more. And Mihail is going to be called for a foul. And both teams now have committed over 5 fouls, so every foul moving on either way is going to be trips to the free throw line. Cyprus are 10 of 12 from the charity stripe compared to France's 13 of 18. Traoré kicks it up. Mukoka drives aggressively, no call. Fight for the ball. It was a good look. Just can't convert. As double team comes early on the shooter. And a turnover. Not what Cyprus needed on that possession if they want to get back into it, but he comes back with it. And wow, that might be called an unsportsmanlike foul. At least from my angle. It's definitely a hard foul. And no, it's going to stay a blocking foul. It was definitely a hard foul. And either way, going to the free throw line though, because both teams in the bonus. I guess Coach Livia Diatos could also upgrade it. I mean, not upgrade it, sorry. Could ask for a coach's challenge to upgrade it. Well, there you go. He is going to do that. So the referees originally called it a blocking foul. And either way, Simone Mihail was going to go to the free throw line, but referees are going to go review this now and see if it should be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. If it is upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul, it will be 2 free throws and the ball. And right now, the way the score is, every possession is important when you're trailing by only 11. Well, unfortunately, we don't have mics on the referees when they are reviewing, so they're going to say no, it was a play on the ball and a normal foul. So either way, 2 shots, 2 free throws are going to be rewarded. And every point now counts. Cyprus looking for their first win in this EuroBasket qualifiers. They went 0-2 in the first window, losing to Croatia and Bosnia. And unfortunately, 0-2 from the free throw line. Absolutely not what you need to try and get back into this game. The good news is there is 5 minutes left. Your team has a little bit of momentum the last few possessions. Can they continue that? Mukoka, step back, 3-point shot, back iron. There for the offensive rebound, just can't hold on to it, is the man of the quarter, Makundo. So ball back to Cyprus. There's some of the youngins there to your right. Noah Issange. Remember that name, folks. 17 years old First time playing for the senior team, and I'm sure it will not be his last. Mihail turns the corner, wide open, soft kiss off the glass, no good, but let's count it as an assist. Great follow there by Pashalis, excuse me. Traoré, it's gonna be a 2-point shot if it goes. It doesn't. Another opportunity to cut into this lead. Possibly could make it a 2-possession game with a 3-point bucket. Cyprus giving everything they got. Oh, how about that? Hezi keeping the defense on his back, gets all the way to the basket. The man of the first quarter doing it here in the fourth quarter. Filipos Ticas gets all the way to the basket. Look at that, folks. Protects the ball. Nice off the glass. And Coach Futux wants to call a timeout. Well, I'm not sure when we looked at this schedule, you would have said Cyprus might give France a run for their money. And I know this isn't the French team who played the same players, the same coach who played in the first window. Obviously, it's not the same players, not the same coach who was there for that silver medal team in Paris 2024 Olympics. But this is still a very talented roster, young roster. They do have some veteran leadership. And what an opportunity right now for Cyprus, as they are giving it their all. They're trying to get this all-important first win. Fans are loving it. Can they smell an upset? Oh, still 4 minutes left. They got to come up with a few more stops, convert on the offensive end. They're doing all that they can, that is for sure. Traoré, the 18-year-old. His 2-point shot, front iron. Again, one of those tough shots. Foot on the line, so it's just as hard as a 3, but he'll only be counted as a 2. His last 2 possessions. Well, not going to get it done on that possession, that's for sure. 3.5 minutes, 7-point game, 66, excuse me. Bench points, wow, goodness me, 32 compared to just 4 for Cyprus. Falling back into that zone. Traoré drives, little hang time, no good. Offensive rebound, that one's no good. And Cyprus, they come up with the rebound. Can they make it? Can they do it? Lots of time. Oh, again, a little hesitation, but the block coming from the help side, and they wanted the goaltending, no good. Good job getting out and running is Axel Boutet. We'll see, was the ball on the way down, or did it hit the backboard first? I'm not sure. And just a good job protecting the ball on the other end, and an easy 2-point basket. And, oh no. Head coach Livadietos is gonna get a technical foul. He's clearly upset with what happened on the other end, where he thought it was a goaltending. Let's take a look. Can't see on that angle. And another great outlet headman pass. Good court awareness by Nolan Traoré is getting some advice as well from the assistant coaches. Not the first time we've seen him headman the ball. He's just aware of his teammates running on offense. Substitutions now. Well, make it a 10-point lead. Still plenty of time for Cyprus. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. And this is the controversy that led. Might have touched the backboard first. Obviously, we have the advantage of the slow-mo replay where the referees in the heat of the moment, they don't. Mihail, turnover. France with another stop. BC back in the game for France. Big minutes in the first half. I don't believe he played in the third. Traoré loses the ball. With 2 turnovers in a row by both these teams. Oh, that would have brought the roof off this gym had he made that shot. He didn't, though. Under 2 minutes of play now. BC goes inside. And feet set. And that is a big-time shot by the youngin'. He has 10 points tonight, 59-72, and it's a timeout. And when momentum changed, Cyprus went on a little bit of a run. France, though, with the response. And now a game that really smelled like, I guess you could say, an upset has started to become out of reach for this Cyprus team. Oh, there are the shooting percentages. Cyprus had success from three-point range in this game, especially for certain players. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do have a play set up for a quick three-point bucket. Viva Diotis. See what he has up his sleeve coming out of this timeout. As a team, 43% from three in the game. A lot of that thanks in part by Smits's hot hand in the second half for sure for Cyprus, number 3. And a turnover though. Well, not sure that's exactly what was written up. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication, or we can say it was good defense by France. Traoré knocked down the last one. Makoka gets it back to him. Little hesitation, reverse layup, and he's gonna go to the free throw line. 59-72. Gosh, it was almost a 2-possession game minute and a half ago. Smits is not too happy with that call. And that one rolls in and out for Traoré. Oh, we got some French fans in the stands. No surprise. They have been a fixture in the qualifiers and EuroBaskets. Obviously silver medalists from this past Summer Olympics. Thought about the three, penetrates instead. A little bit too hard though. And ball back to France. Now this game just getting away from them. We have under a minute to play, under 40 seconds I should say to play. And Lang can shoot, and shoot is exactly what he does. Made the first three of the game. That might be the last three of the game for France as well. 756 made three-pointers in his career in the French league. Currently plays for Limoges. And that is going to be it. 59-75. France are going to let the clock run out as the coaching staff and the players high-fiving each other at the end of the game. Well, Cyprus gave France a run for their money. France just too strong, too talented. Bench scoring too much for Cyprus. Cyprus falling to France 59-75 here tonight. And some big-time performances for France. As well, I mentioned it all game long. A lot of people scored. Most people scored, I should say. Only the youngest player on the team, Noah Isenge, is the only one who didn't play. He played 5 minutes in the first half. We didn't see him. I don't believe we just saw him in the second half. And Traoré with a big second half, 17 points. But how about number 39, Yohan Makundo, 15 points, and most of those coming in the fourth quarter to go along with 7 rebounds, as we will get to see some highlights of the second half of the game as well. And, well, Cyprus, they, in my opinion, gave France a battle to the end. And isn't it crazy how quickly the game can change in a few possessions in a couple minutes, as it's exactly what we saw here tonight. Cyprus thanking their fans, who I'm sure at one point were maybe dreaming and wishing for an upset, and then France just too strong at the end of the game. And there you see the shooting for percentages. Cyprus, good job from the three-point range, 41%. Actually out-rebounded France. France, though, 20 assists compared to just 10. And then those turnovers, 19 turnovers for Cyprus. I don't think that was the difference maker. It definitely did not help the game. So Smitsis, the big-time player, number 3, 22 points for Cyprus. Willis, 12 points. And France, on the other hand, talked about it already. Makundo, 15 points. And obviously Axel Boutte, 15 points as well, as the fans are trying to get autographs, as they should be. And, well, let's see how bad those 19 turnovers were. They gave 17 points off of turnovers to France. And out of those, a lot of them were easy baskets because they also had 17 fast break points. And mentioned the rebounding. Good job rebounding by Cyprus. They actually had more second chance points than France did, 10-9. And bench points, obviously a big thing, 35-4. Well, there it is. France are now 3-0. And Bosnia and Croatia playing earlier. Cyprus are going to drop to 0-3. So France clearly atop of the leaderboard no matter what happens in the other game, as we see the fourth quarter best plays. And it was really the start of the fourth quarter. Cyprus only trailing by 1, and France went on a run. I think it was 11-0 run in the first couple minutes, 2.5 minutes of that first quarter. And a lot of it had to do with that man right there. He had 9 of their first points, I believe it was, and here is one of his 3-point buckets, well, his only 3-point bucket in the fourth quarter, I should say. And it was all France early in the fourth. Cyprus, they came back. They gave themselves a chance. Maybe some calls went not quite their way. And then some nice heads-up play by the point guard, the young point guard for France, Nolan Traoré. Really did a great job head-manning the ball all game long, finding players who were open. And then that right there, I think, cut the lead to 7, as France had to call a timeout, but they always had a response. So France, they win their next game, possibly will depend a little bit. It will depend on what happens in the other games. But right now, they are comfortably atop 3-0 in Group E of this FIBA EuroBasket qualifiers. It is window 2, and France winning against Cyprus here in Cyprus, but it was a good game. Thank you for tuning in, and good night.